So I'm going to jump into calculator. So as you know, the calculator you can use in the vertical position or in the horizontal position. And in the vertical position, it's a simple calculator. And on the horizontal position, it's a exponential, logarithmic, and trigonometric function.
Trigonometric.
So I rarely use this particular one because I don't need all of those functions. And furthermore, I never had lessons in the calculator to teach me how to use them. So Jim knows how to use all those kinds of things, and he's probably going to show the Android users how to use a couple of different calculators. I'll tell you the one thing that I did find that was useful. Here's a number that I did some calculation and came to this number. And I read this in the iPhone user guide, and I have never known it before. If I touch above that number or touch, it says copy. So I can copy that number and I can actually paste it into a message, or I can paste it wherever I want to paste it. So that's pretty cool. The other thing I learned that I didn't know before this was that if I'm, sometimes when I was first learning how to use a calculator, it was almost more work than trying to add up the numbers. I can remember actually the very place I was and how I was determined I was going to use a calculator to balance my checkbook. And it would have been way easier just to add up all the numbers because I kept on making input mistakes. And then I'd have to go back and start from the beginning all over again. Well, with this new way, if you make a mistake inputting a number, I'm going to clear the whole thing. Okay, I meant to put 697. So all I have to do is swipe the number and add the 7 instead. So no, I really meant 5. So I swipe that number and I can change the last number that you put in. Or say that you made a mistake way back in the beginning of the number. You can swipe, and start over again. So 684 is what I really meant. Now, I think that's pretty cool. And I wouldn't have known that if I didn't teach this class. So these are just two little tidbits with the calculator. And then, of course, you know about clear and all clear. So everything gets cleared away. And let's see if there's anything else here that I need to tell you. I did the copy. Nope, that's it. Quick and dirty for the calculator. Are there any questions about the calculator?
Yes, what if you press divide instead of times? Can you also swipe, or you have to start over, or what?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. So, no.
On your calculator, on the bottom, there's a white.
Yes, I divided 16. I put 16, hit the divider, hit 2, so it would have given me 8. Instead, then I swiped it and put 3, then put equal, and it gave me 10 point something something.
Okay, well, I don't know. You can change your calculations before you do it. So if you touch the wrong button, you can change it and touch the correct button.
You can change the number that you want to divide by. I guess it's the latest figure that you input. You slide it and you can change that. Then you can go back to equal and it will perform the calculation.
Right.
Maureen?
Yes.
This is Larry. Would you explain how you swiped it physically? What did you do?
How I swiped it?
Yes.
At the top.
What do you mean by that?
I can't get it to do it.
You're tapping.
I touch the number itself, so I have the number 569 here. You
Yeah.
can't see what I'm doing, but I'm touching the number itself. So I'm touching the, I'm touching the 9 and swiping.
You swipe it to the right or left or up or down or what?
I'm
To
gonna
the
start
left.
over. I was in the middle of a calculation, and so now it wouldn't swipe, it wouldn't change it. All right, so you swipe it to the, from the right to the left, or you can swipe it from the left to the right. You can do it either way.
Okay, you just touch it and then pull it to the right or the left.
That's right.
Question,
Yes,
on your image, there's a white bar, horizontal bar on the bottom of your keys, and that doesn't exist on mine.
do you have
Do you have that?
a newer phone or an older phone? Do you have a home button on your phone?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but it's an older phone.
Look at,
Can you, let's see if I can get.
it's like a little
image.
indentation in the box and on the frame of the phone on the bottom.
Is there a button that you press down at the very bottom?
Yes,
Yeah, that's why you don't have the white line.
Yeah. Okay.
They are the same thing, basically. If you, the white line is the modern tool that Apple puts in rather than the button. You have the button that does the same thing.
Yeah, so
got it.
you double click that button and you get rid of what you're looking at on the screen. If you touch it twice quickly, click, click. And whatever you're looking at disappears and you're looking at a home screen. I swipe up from that white line and I'm looking at the home screen. So it does the same thing.
I have
Thank
a comment
Thank
about, so I have an older, that's an 8 plus. If I press the number that I have up there, it has you can copy it, speak, or spell. So it'll tell
Well,
you.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess they got rid of that. But yeah, you could speak.
Do more than just that. Any other comments, questions about the calculator? Well, thank you for good questions and for